Biology Class 9 Chapter 1 The Fundamental Unit of Life. As we know, the fundamental unit of life is cell. So, here we will know about the discovery of cell, its components and its functions. The discovery of cell was done in the year 1665 by Robert Hooke. He examined a thin slice of cork under a primitive microscope. There he observed that the cork has honeycomb-like structure with little compartments in it. He named those little compartments as cell. Cell is taken from a Latin word cellula, which means a little room. The cell can be defined as the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Here we will know more about the discoveries related to cell. The first non-living cell was discovered by Robert Hooke, as we know, in 1665. He also coined the term cell. Thereafter, in the year 1674, Leeuwenhoek discovered free living cells when he observed pond water under improved microscope. After that, nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Then, the term protoplasm was coined by Purkinje in 1839. Now comes the discovery of the cell theory. It was discovered by two scientists, Theodor Schwann and Matthias Jacob Schleiden, in the year 1839 and 1838. They both presented and stated that all plants and animals are composed of cells. The cells is the basic unit of life. After these two statements, Rudolf Virchow in 1855 added the third statement, which stated all cells arise from pre-existing cells. After the proposal of these three statements, the Latin tenet omnis cellula e cellula was given, which meant all cells arise from the pre-existing cells. Hence, omnis cellula e cellula is the cell theory. Since the cell is basic unit of life, the question arises, is it possible that a single cell can behave like a whole organism? Yes, it is possible, and this type of organisms are unicellular. It means they are made of only single cell. The other type of organism is multicellular. They are composed of two or more cells. Some examples of unicellular and multicellular organisms as given here are amoeba, bacteria, paramecium, and chlamydomonas, etc. are some unicellular organisms, while some fungi, plants, and animals are multicellular organisms. Structural organization of cell. To know the anatomy of any cell, we need to study how the components of the cell are organized. All the living cells are composed of plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. In the given figure, we can see the outermost part is plasma membrane, which is denoted by blue color. It is the outermost covering of all the cells. The central portion is the nucleus, and the region between plasma membrane and nucleus is cytoplasm, which has cell organelles in it. Next, we will know more about these components, and we will start with plasma membrane. It is also called as cell membrane. Plasma membrane is the outermost covering of the cell. It is responsible for the protection of the cell from its outer environment. It is selectively permeable membrane because it allows the entry of certain solute inside and outside the cell. Osmosis is a special case of diffusion through a selectively permeable membrane. Let's know what happens to the cell if it is dipped in different types of solutions. In case of hypotonic solution, where the concentration of the solution is lower than that of cell, these difference in concentrations leads to the movement of solvent towards the higher concentration. Hence, the solvent from the hypotonic solution moves inside the cell and as a result, it swells up. In case of isotonic solution, since the concentrations of the cell and isotonic solution is same, no change in the cell is visible. In case of hypertonic solution, the concentration in the solution is higher than that of cell, due to which the cell will shrink up. The next characteristic of plasma membrane is its flexibility. It is made of lipids and proteins. The next component of our cell is the cell wall, which is found in only in plant cells. Plant cells have another rigid outer covering called the cell wall. Plant cell wall is mainly composed of cellulose. In certain cases, plasmolysis is seen in plant cells due to which the plants wilt. In plasmolysis, the plant cells shrink away from the cell wall. The main effect of plasmolysis is cell shrinkage. Plasmolysis happens when the plants have scarcity of water, so it can be reversed. This reversal is called deplasmolysis. Deplasmolysis happens when the plant cells have abundance of water. The cells swell up and reattaches to the cell wall. Now, the next component of the cell is nucleus, which is spherical or oval or dot-like structure. It is located near the center of the cell. It has double-layered nuclear membrane. Membrane-bound nucleus is only found in eukaryotes. It contains chromosomes which has DNA. DNA has genetic information which carries hereditary information from one generation to another. Nucleus controls the cellular processes. It plays central role in cellular reproduction. In prokaryotes, they have undefined nuclear region called nucleoid. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like, do like, share, comment and subscribe for more.